Cary L. Flitter, Esquire, Flitter Lorenz, P.C. Cary Flitter, founding partner in the Montgomery County firm Flitter Lorenz, P.C., has built much of his legal practice around litigating cases on behalf of consumers against debt collectors, finance companies, insurance companies, car dealers, and credit reporting agencies. Cary has represented clients as individuals and in class actions in consumer lending, unfair debt collection, vehicle financing and leasing overcharges, credit reporting, credit privacy, predatory lending, and identity theft cases. He also practices in various commercial litigation matters involving diverse legal issues. Throughout the years, Cary Flitter has been immensely supportive of legal services. Cary received a bachelor's degree in finance from Philadelphia University and his law degree from the Delaware Law School of Widener University. He is a graduate of the National Institute for Trial Advocacy and is a member of the Pennsylvania and New Jersey bars. Cary is recognized as one of the leading consumer protection lawyers in Pennsylvania. He is a contributing author to Consumer Class Actions, published by National Consumer Law Center, and to Pennsylvania Consumer Law, the leading treatise in the state on consumer law issues. Cary lectures around the country and has educated lawyers, law students, and lay audiences about the issues of consumer credit and consumer fraud, and how to enforce a consumer's rights in court. He is a consultant to the news media on consumer protection issues. Cary currently teaches consumer law at Widener Law and Temple University's Beasley School of Law, where he supports students pursuing careers in consumer protection and public interest law. Throughout his career, Cary has been especially helpful to legal aid attorneys, freely donating his time on numerous occasions to train legal services staff about consumer law issues and underwriting the costs for them to attend national consumer law conferences. After the LSC restriction banning attorneys' fees claims was lifted in 2010, Cary designed a training for LSC-funded programs on raising and collecting attorneys' fees, providing a much-needed source of revenues for the legal aid community. The statewide housing and consumer law groups worked with the Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network to organize the trainings, and Cary personally led the trainings at regional legal aid programs in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Harrisburg. He has pursued scores of class action lawsuits against debt collectors, credit reporting agencies, lenders, manufacturers, and businesses whose conduct warranted action. A class action is a type of lawsuit where an individual known as the class representative sues to enforce not just his or her rights, but the rights of all individuals whose rights were violated in the same way. Instead of many separate identical cases and trials, there is one case and one trial at which the class representative and class counsel prove a right to relief for the entire class. As a result, he has attained millions of dollars in settlements and awards for class members throughout the country. Class action cases frequently include residual funds, funds remaining from the settlement that for any number of reasons are unclaimed or cannot be distributed to the class members. The Cypre doctrine allows for the reallocation of class residual funds for a purpose as near as possible to the interests of the class. Over the years, Cary has utilized the Cypre doctrine to direct over $2 million in residual funds remaining from class action cases to charities that promote the interests of the class action lawsuit's objectives. In many instances, civil legal aid programs are appropriate beneficiaries for Cypre awards. Cary has directed numerous Cypre awards to Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network programs, providing hundreds of thousands of dollars in funds to support the practice of consumer law to benefit clients harmed by fraudulent consumer practices. To date, Cary has directed Cypre awards to Community Legal Services, Legal Aid of Southeastern Pennsylvania, Mid-Penn Legal Services, Neighborhood Legal Services Association, North Penn Legal Services, and Northwestern Legal Services. The funding legal aid receives from these Cypre awards translates to direct service by allowing legal aid programs to pursue economic justice for clients in a wide range of consumer protection areas. Recently, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court took the initiative to promulgate new rules directing class action Cypre funds in state cases to legal aid. Cary's actions have been to direct Cypre funds to legal aid in state cases predating the rules and in federal cases where the court's rules do not apply. In recognition of his work protecting the rights of consumers and for his robust support of civil legal aid, Cary Flitter is a most deserving recipient of the 2013 Pennsylvania Legal Aid Network Excellence Award. Cary Flitter was nominated for the Excellence Award by Rodia Thomas and Howard Miskey of Mid-Penn Legal Services, Kathy Carr and Beth Goodell of Community Legal Services, and Elizabeth Fritsch and Harvey Strauss of Legal Aid of Southeastern Pennsylvania.